afternoon, good evening. It's me again, back with another video. But today I have a guest, a special guest. His name is Jojo. You wanna say hello? Okay, so today I won't be talking about teaching. I won't be doing my own hair. I won't be doing anything that I normally do. I'll just be stopping this boy from breaking my phone. Stop it. Okay, so today I'll be talking about motherhood, my journey from the beginning until today, and the stress, the happiness, the crying moments, the laughing moments, the hey when I don't do that moments. If you don't know, I'm a mother to a 2-year-old boy. Yeah, I have a 2-year-old son. His name is Jojo. I gave birth to him 2021 October 5th. So yeah, so initially I didn't want kids. Like, I keep on saying this, I didn't want kids, and the reason being, I didn't want any stress, man. I didn't want any headache. I didn't want any life commitment like that. I didn't want to have kids. I didn't want to get married. And when I found out I had a health issue with my womb and stuff like that, I was like, oh, even better, then I don't even have to try it. So yeah, my baby daddy and I decided on a walk. I think I've said this somewhere on my videos with you. My baby daddy and I just decided, okay, let's have a kid today. And that was on the 22nd of January 2021. And we were taking a walk in Pretoria streets, and yeah, everything was, I don't know what was going through our minds, but we're like, okay, today's the day to have a baby. He had a talk with me for like over 3 years to have a baby, and I was like, I'm not doing it. And just one walk led to us trying for a baby. Yes, when I found out I was pregnant, I cried because I didn't want to have a child. And not at that point, I had gotten a job. I didn't tell anyone about it. I got a job in England, so I was just ready to leave. So now I found out I'm pregnant the first week of February, and I was like, shit, so this is the end of my career, or my end of my journey, or whatever that I wanted to start in another country. So that hurt me so much, more especially the fact that I took morning after pills and they didn't work. So this is my morning after pill, baby. My pregnancy went well. The baby daddy was there all the time. We had our fights here and there. We had our struggles. I had my own problems. It was just a roller coaster, man, up and down. It was just going like this. And you know, the pregnancy emotions, they need someone that is gonna be gentle. They need someone that's gonna be gentle. I'm not talking about the next person. I'm talking about yourself. You need to be gentle with yourself. You take it slow with yourself. But with me, I wanted everything fast. I had already planned out the whole thing. I want my child like this. Okay, so anyways. So I don't even remember where I was, but I'll just, okay, so when I was, I think 12 weeks pregnant, because I started preparing my child's room when I was 12, in March, I think in March, not March, in April or May, yeah, because I think I was around 12 weeks. And when I was planning my child's room, I had already planned colors, what I wanted to be like, how I want the room to be like, and I just wanted my own kind of things actually. And everybody was just scared because most of the people knew that I have health problems, and I used to bleed a lot throughout my pregnancy, so everybody was scared that I might lose the pregnancy. And with the pace that I'm going in, if anything goes wrong, I'm gonna cry. And obviously I wasn't there. I just told myself, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. If it happens, then at least I had my time to prepare whatever. At that point, I was actually preparing my mind for either the pregnancy is gonna stay or not. Like, I was preparing my mind every day for that. Anytime I could see blood and coming out, and I'm like, is this a time where I say goodbye? Is this what's going on? So yeah, my pregnancy went pretty well. I think 80% was good, 20% was not the greatest because of whatever emotions going all over the place, being stressed about whatever the new life, being a mom, whatnot. I don't know where my confidence is today. I feel like I'm speaking like I'm shy, or I don't know, but I'll be good through it throughout the videos. So cool. I think my depression started where life didn't turn out to be the way I thought it would be, and I think that is the common thing that happens to mothers. Not all. It's just like an opinion. I don't know the truth, but from what I think, it's that when life doesn't turn out the way you thought it would, then your mind starts walking around. It starts flying out. So, God blessed me with a child that doesn't cry. It didn't bother me. He was always sleeping. And everybody said, no, your child sleeps a lot, just rest. But it wasn't enough. Actually, I needed more. I felt like I don't know, man. I was just complaining with that. I felt like, no, there's something that I need to do. Instead of sleeping, instead of resting, I would be busy with something. And honestly, baby daddy was there all the time. He was there helping out, cleaning, cooking, doing laundry. I didn't have to do all those things the first 3 months. He was there hands on. With the baby, I think I would even count the number of nights I slept with the baby because he was hands on. So my stress, I don't even know where the stress was coming from. So yeah. So when I was sitting down today, I was thinking, actually, you know what? Every mother, I don't know, but I think personally, when I was pregnant, I started thinking, okay, when my child is born, I want him to have a room like this. I want us to go to this. I want to buy him this kind of toys. When it turns 3 months, I want to buy him a cake. And then on 6 months, I want to take him for a photo shoot. Like all those little things that are not a big deal, but I mean, when you're a mom, you obviously think it's a big deal. So I was thinking about all those things. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that. But my mental health started sinking in and I started losing it. I started losing my mind from there. And that's when I would want to do something. And then when the day came, I didn't want to do it. And when I don't do it, I felt like a loser or I failed. So that is where most of my depression came from. So now, so cool. I don't know, my mind is all over, and for some reason my eyes are becoming teary. I don't know what thought is making me want to cry, but it's been a long journey. It's really been a long journey. I mean, 2 years of becoming something that you never wanted to be in your life it's crazy, right? My moment was silent was me trying to pull my emotions back, or something that I thought of. So my thought was, when you're pregnant, stop planning your child's life. I mean, you can plan the financial part of it, you can plan whatever, but don't plan his life or her life. Because at the end of the day, the child decides what they want to be. Life has made us believe in preparing ourselves for birth, preparing ourselves for motherhood. But the truth is, it doesn't come the same way. I didn't have a painful pushing. It was just the pains that were normal, and I felt like, no, everyone was complaining about this, but it's not really a big deal. Now, what I was saying is that maybe people should try to just let go with the flow, man. Just let it flow, let it go. Like, be like something that's floating in the water. When the water goes this way, you just go. If the wind blows this way, let's just be that person, because Now, I figured out that my child is a completely different child than what I expected. He's way too different. And my motherhood is also different. And because I had prepared my mind for a certain kind of child and I got a different one, now I wanted to I wanted him to change to be the child that I want him to be. But the truth is, when a child is born, instead of focusing on you getting your body back, your looks back, you must be focusing on learning the kind of child you have given birth to. What do I mean by that? What time does he cry? When does he cry? Why does he cry? When does he show weird faces? Like all those kind of things. Even if it's a small thing, like when does he do it? So this will help you know how to deal with him. So I think a lot of moms, including me, we prepare ourselves for children that are not ours. Like obviously I saw other kids how they grow up and I'm like, oh, I want to raise my kid like that. I want my son to be like that. But life is not like that. Everybody is born differently, including your own child. So yeah, that was what I really wanted to share, that we should actually try to learn to let our children be what they want to be. Yes, we must show them the way, but we shouldn't control them to change them to be other kids. That's why now there's issues where kids are feeling bad because they're being compared to their siblings. Everybody is now saying, oh, when your sister is like this, when why are you like this, blah 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 blah. But the truth is, I am me. I can't be my sister or my brother. The same applies to this boy. He can't be anybody's child. He is himself. You see, so some kids don't like it if you did this, but mine doesn't like it. So you have to learn all those techniques of, okay, my son reacts like this when it comes to this, and he hates this and he loves this. And also 2 days ago, yesterday, 2 days ago I was crying because I was on vacation with him and he wanted a toy, and I was so mad, like, this child, why would he cry for a toy? I buy toys for this baby almost every second chance I get at the store. Sometimes I use like my last cash. I'm like, oh, Joey would like this. Or sometimes he cry. I see him when we go to the store. He wants the same thing, but I don't buy it for him. And then when I have money, and I'm like, oh, let me just finally buy him because he liked it. But that day, I was so mad. Like, I was angry. I was fuming. Like, what's wrong with this child? After every toy that I'm buying for him, he doesn't get it. He doesn't understand that actually, you know what? My mom is buying me a lot of toys. I should stop crying for toys. And another thing that I still struggle with is people out there. Like, I struggle when people look at me funny, but especially when he does all those tantrums and all those things. I start becoming emotional. I get angry. I get sad. I become emotional, frustrated because I don't know what to do. And people will just be looking at you, and then some will be like nodding their head. I'm just glad here because I can't really hear what they're saying. Back in South Africa, people would say, yo, who was she taking the child? Hey, plant kids like that. It was okay. It's crazy. But now we got home and I was angry. I told him, Jojo, I'm never buying you toys because even when we go out, you want people to look at me and then they will say, I don't buy you toys and you have a lot of toys. But then I remembered that, you know what, even me, when I go to the store, in as much as I have a lot of clothes, I still want something. In as much as I have a lot of, I'm a junk person, junk food. I like my snacks. Even if I have a lot of snacks, I still go to the store and buy more snacks. And it's easier for me because if I'm craving something or I want a specific t-shirt, I actually go to the store and buy it. But for him, he wants more and he cries because he cannot speak. He cannot speak for himself and he can't control the situation. And it took me a while to just like understand that side. Why are you crying for toys all the time? I buy you toys. And it was only yesterday that I realized, actually, let me let him be. Even I go to the store and I see a t-shirt, I'm like, oh, I wish I could have you, and I don't have it, and then maybe I go home sad. So just because I didn't throw a tantrum or cry, it doesn't mean that I am a better person. It's just because I can control my emotions and I can control the situation. But for him as a kid, he cannot. So that's why it becomes a little bit difficult. So I think I wish we as parents could learn that part. Not only moms, but also dads, where we learn to understand situations where it's normal. What they're doing, it's normal. It's just that they're doing it in their way, which we don't remember how we did it because we were babies. And they're gonna grow, man, and they're gonna outgrow all these things. Because also, before when we went on vacations with my friends, Jojo would ruin the mood. Like he would just lose his mind, start crying. And when he starts that, I feel like, okay, we were not supposed to be here. Now he's ruining the moment for everyone, and I just wanna go home. So our last vacation with our friends, I think in February, yeah, actually in February, it was good. He did so good. He didn't cry, he didn't throw all those tantrums, and everybody was like, oh, Jojo is growing. And I was like, oh, I give him that. He's actually becoming, I don't know, mature. No, I don't know, but also it was just nice to just spend time with him without me getting angry at him and getting annoyed at why is he throwing tantrums for no reason? Why is he trying to boogie sangam? So yeah, and yeah, that is basically what I needed to say. I know this video doesn't even make sense because even what I'm saying doesn't make sense, but I guess I just missed sitting in front of the camera and just talking. If anybody wants to ask how am I think I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I am tired, and I am tired not because motherhood or whatever. I think I'm overworking myself. I work long hours and I'm trying to squeeze everything together, work, being a mom, and yeah, just being there for other people as well. So it's kind of mentally draining me. I mean, I did say in my other video that I am still trying to overcome some battles of depression and mental health, but I feel like there are some times where days are good and everything is okay, and then there are days where I shut down, like I completely go off. And I think the problem is the anxiety I have of going back to the old life where everything didn't make sense, where I just wanted to take my life, where I wanted nothing to do. I didn't want anything to do with life. I just wanted it all gone, all the pain gone and whatnot. And I think also this is happening because I'm alone again. And I didn't think it's a big deal. I'm sorry for crying, yo. Sorry for crying. Yeah. I'm all over the place. But yeah. So I spent my last 6 to 7 months, or yeah, 6 to 7 months staying with a friend of mine, and it was really good. The bond that we created in the house, it was very good. We fought a lot, not a lot. I mean, most of the time we fought, but it was just the whole idea of having someone at home that, I don't know, that made it feel homey, if that makes sense. And since she left, it has not been the same, and I think I I don't know if I fear to be alone or I just miss her so much that I don't know. It's just crazy, and yeah, I still need to figure out how to do that, to live by myself, coming back home from school to just being by myself, cooking food for just me and Jojo, going out. Now we just went on a vacation. It was just me and Jojo, nobody else. Yeah, I just need to learn that it's actually normal. And yeah, it is normal. That is it. So yeah, I guess this is why I sat in front of the camera. And I do have other friends. Yes, I do have other friends, but this one was just like family, man. We stayed together all the time. We ate the same food. We cooked together. We watched TV together. We slept together. We do laundry together. We fight together. We argue together. We don't talk together. We pray together. Now it's even so difficult for me to just pray because my praying partner is gone. But it's a story for another time. It's not even a story for another time. It's not a story. So yeah, I'm crying in front of camera because my friend left me. She went to another country, and yeah, I'm sad. And I feel alone. That's all for today. Thank you for being my venting space and listening to me. If you listen to this point, I guess you like listening to me speak nothing that makes sense, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope we all heal from all the mental issues that we have, and I pray that God can save us, man, from, I think it's a demon. I pray that God can save us from the demon that is trying so hard to take our lives, to take our peace, to take our happiness, to just make sure that we're always miserable. And may God turn that anxiety to excitement. May He turn that depression to, what can I say? That's with a D. I don't know. Divine moments. May He turn that stress into special moments. Like whatever that you do, just pray that God turns whatever negativity in your life into positivity. And God will do just that, because I am praying for myself and I'm praying for whoever that is going through the same thing to heal. And we shall heal in Jesus' name. From me and God and Jojo, it's goodbye.